California Liberation Movement. That's California Liberation Movement in partnership. We're hosting all the videos so you can see everything I talked about. I interviewed 15 people before the election, during the election, and right after the election. And we got it all on video. It's at CalLib, we can share it. So don't have to take my word for it, it's all there. Hard evidence. Here's what I found when I was asking, because I was asking them, what about this? What about that? And you can see. So here's what happened. Number one, I would walk up to people and they would be, Biden won, yay, yay. And I go, yeah, Biden won, awesome. Awesome. Hey, quick question. Biden won by 52%, 53, and 48% of the country said a bigot is our guy. Oh, yeah. And I go, okay, well, this is kind of what Shankar put up. I came to the same conclusion. I would go, well, Biden really won by the amount of votes in California. Is that fair? Oh, yeah, we're awesome. We're awesome. Yeah, he won because of our votes. Okay. Well, guess what? In 2016, Hillary won because of California votes. Oh, yeah, that's right. We're awesome. We're Californians. We're awesome. You voted for Hillary. We voted for Biden. Okay, so you're feeling the pride. You're feeling the love. You're feeling good. I got him high. Now I'm going to drop him down. Well, that's 2 elections where the good president only won because of California. Oh, I guess that's right. So let me ask you, are you proud to be an American knowing that outside of California, a majority of the voters, not the Electoral College, I made sure to be that clear, not the Electoral College, a majority of your voters, 2 elections in a row, said the guy who says Mexicans are rapists and let's victimize women is our guy. So they voted for ignorance and then they doubled down on ignorance. Outside of California, 2 elections in a row. Your fellow Americans, a majority of them, voted for bigotry and racism. Does that make you proud to be an American? And then I put the mic right in their face, right after I said that. You can watch the videos. They went from that's winning. So you can watch the videos. I took this high and I dropped them down low. And you heard they were like, yeah, Biden. And I didn't hear your response to my action. Well, it's sad. Does that make you proud to be an American? Well, but no. Oh, does that scare you a little bit, that a majority? And half of them are going to go, well, I don't agree with the Electoral College. And that's when you got to come back and go, I didn't say Electoral College. I said popular vote. Make that clear. Because their mind's going to go, no, America still works. Electoral College is... No. Even without the Electoral College, because of California alone. So a majority of your fellow Americans are bigots. And if you thought they were confused, they voted for bigotry twice in a row. Maybe we should believe America's actually a racist country. You can watch the video where I did an interview with 2 African-American women, and they were like, Biden, and then at the end they were like, well, yeah, America's racist. Of course we do that. I also got a Fresno City College professor to go from Biden to, and yeah, it's on camera. Well, I don't know, Marcus, what's left? Secede? Yes, I argued a sitting college professor into backing California secession after 25 minutes. I just said, hey, the UK, France, England, Scotland, Japan, Russia, China, Africa, Latin America are going, America, you said Joe Biden said this is the vote for the soul of America. Just about half of America said racism and white supremacy. So what's that mean? By the way, the English newspapers are already disgusted with America. I can send you the evidence if you need that. When I said, hey, the rest of the world is fucking disgusted with America because you voted for white supremacy twice in a row, and they go, what the fuck is going on, America? Boy, that smile gets wiped off their face in about 2 seconds. And he goes to, oh, shit. So, double down on Joe Biden said, soul of the country, and he was right. And I'm so glad Joe Biden was elected. By the way, half the country's a bigot, and the entire planet recognizes that. And that means the majority of your fellow Americans are racist, and they said so twice in a row. So proud to be an American, and then put the mic right in their face. Don't let them get away with no answer. Put a yes or no question. After you put the horror story up, go, proud to be an American, everything's all right, happy about where we're at, and then put the mic in their face, and because that will force them to have to go, well, no, I'm not proud about racism. Push the question. Then put that petition in front of them, they'll sign it. So when you try that angle, I did 15 different interviews with people. Every single one of them went from smile to about ready to cry. By the way, the UK newspaper, France, England, everybody's already saying that. You said there was going to be a rebuff of Trump. Never happened. You said he was going to lose. Never happened. Actually, they picked up House seats. Actually, they retained the Senate. You said it was going to be a massive shutdown. Didn't happen. And that's 2 elections in a row where a majority of the Americans voted for bigotry. Nobody was proud to be an American when I finished. No one. So that's one angle. You can use it as you want. The other thing is picking up on what Jason and Hannah said and Professor Williams. If the Senate stays red, there ain't nothing going to happen. Okay? I know Joe Biden's going to do some executive orders, and then America's going to stall for the entire term and do nothing progressive. And I would remind you that the 8 years under Obama, according to experts in politics, was the least productive Congress in 85 years. Now, I don't blame Obama, but that's the point. They got nothing done. I mean, the reason Obama did DACA was he couldn't do immigration. The reason he did the Paris Climate Accord was they couldn't sign climate change. So Obama did all these executive actions because Congress couldn't get anything done. And it was the least productive Congress in 80 fucking years. So, Senate stays red, you're going to get nothing. Nothing. Also, you are not going to be changing the Supreme Court. And the Supreme Court will be knocking down all your DACA, healthcare, LGBTQ rights. And there's nothing you can do. I talked to a lawyer who was like, well, we can fight back and we can fight back. And the professor's like, we can fight back. And I go, if you don't get the Senate, you ain't. Dead silence. Well, we're going to change the court. Not without the Senate. So with the Senate red, Supreme Court stays red. That means you will pass no laws and you will change no lawsuits. Nothing will get done. You're fucked. I got a lawyer and a professor to back that up. So you have to walk them through. They're going to say, we'll flip the Senate, and I believe, and we'll get the courts, and you have to go, no, no, no. No Senate, no court. Senate means no laws passed. Court means no lawsuits. So, and they're conservative. So all your laws are going to be taken down. And this one lawyer's like, well, we don't know that, and I know these lawyers are going to get out there and make the best case. And I go, California voted for a ban on high-capacity magazines. Oh, yeah, I remember that. And it was shut down by the Supreme Court. So is that hypothetical that I'm going to get gunned down in the streets by a machine gun when my fellow Californians try to protect me and the federal government said no? Boy, that lawyer shut up real quick. So that scares the fucking shit out of people. Number 2. Oh, Nancy's there and Kamala and maybe Garcetti. It's going to be full of Californians and everything will be wonderful. Really? Well, guess what shuts down that pride? So, one president, the horrible monster, supports fracking, and the decent man supports fracking. And I got this point from Hal. So the decent guy wants to frack, went out of his way to say, I support fracking, and the horrible monster says, I support fracking. By the way, we're burning down to the ground here in California. By the way, Gavin Newsom literally criticized the Republicans and Democrats and said, America isn't ready to deal with climate change. They're debating on who wants to frack more, and we're burning to the ground. And then I would go, does that make you proud as a Californian? And I put the mic in their face. Oh, shit. Yeah, that's not good. Yeah, that's horrible. Okay, so the horrible monster likes gas, and the decent one likes gas, and that's not moving on climate change. We're burning down to the ground. That makes you safe as a Californian and feel everything's going to be okay? Oh, well, the decent candidate invented the policy of separating children from their parents and placing them in cages. The horrible monster exacerbated the policy. You saw that in the last debate. Joe Biden did not deny that he invented it. So in California, it's cool to choose between a guy who invents the policy of kids in cages or the guy who really loves that policy. And I go, it makes you proud to be an American? And I put the mic in their face. Oh, that's shit. Oh, last one. Nancy Pelosi was called out by Wolf Blitzer on CNN for possibly stalling the relief package when Californians needed. A Californian, Ro Khanna, well-respected Californian, said, Nancy, my people are suffering. We need relief now. She publicly criticized him on TV, and they got no relief. And I go, that's cool, and it sounds like California's being taken care of? Shit. So, the good president likes fracking. We're burning to the ground. The good president invented kids in cages. Do you think anybody like that would ever be allowed to run in California? No one says yes. No one. If in independent California, you would not be running and saying, I like fracking. You would have nothing to do with separating children from their parents and be allowed to run. End of story. No one argues with that. And if it's so great and we give everything, how come we didn't get relief? And how come when a Californian asks for relief, he gets insulted on TV? It's almost like you go to the federal government, you work for the feds, and you don't work for us anymore. So, disgust, America's racist. They showed it twice. The entire planet knows that, and they're disgusted with us. Does that make you proud to be an American? Second one, if the Senate's there, nothing good's going to happen. And finally, if we're getting such a good deal, then how come they can't back not separating children from their parents on either party, not backing fracking on either party, and getting stimulus to people who are service from both parties? When I did that, there was no comeback, and people were ready to sign that petition. That's just what I found from 15 different surveys. I'll leave it there. Hal, back to you. Take us out of the panel. Thank you, brother.